Hey everyone. Really quick intro here to say I am sorry for the audio quality of this particular video. I completely forgot to check before recording that the proper mic was plugged into my laptop, and it was not. In fact, it was not plugged in at all, like a fool. And so instead, my recording software picked up my laptop's microphone, which I guess is a good thing because I still have audio commentary in this video. It just sounds like crap. And in fact, my laptop's mic picked up all the ambient sound in the room here, which includes my fish tank. If you hear any bubbling noises, that's what that is. I might hear my cat sneeze a few times. You might hear mowers outside. I have no idea. The commentary is there, but it sounds bad, but the video is still sound. And because of the way I'm recording this series, I just couldn't go back and re-record the episode. But I hope that you'll still stick around and watch. So without further ado, here is the next episode in my playthrough of Dragon Age Origins. Hey everyone, thanks for coming back for more of my speedy playthrough of Dragon Age Origins, as it were. In which I'm streamlining my experience by playing through only the game's main story quests and ignoring pretty much everything else. So when we last left, this game, this lovely game, had locked up on me right in this cavern here where we are. So rather than try to force the issue at the time, stopped, reloaded the game, restarted recording, and I actually cleared out the enemies that were in this room before I hit record. So anyway, we are progressing through this temple to get through the Urn of Sacred Ashes. That's what we're after. In the interim, I also went ahead and I leveled up. I don't know if it was me. No, I think it was my dog. Level up my dog. Oh, and I also complained a bit about the swirly, strange, aura that had appeared around everybody in the party. And I didn't know who it was at the time when I was looking it up. It was actually Morrigan. She had a sustained spell going on that I didn't realize was sustained. So I actually turned that off. I imagine it will probably reappear at some point, and maybe I'll turn it off again. I don't know. So, where are we here at the temple? At the actual part of the temple where the urn is? Oh, there's stuff. Lots of cultists coming after me. And the dragon, why not? Okie dokie. You get him, Rufus. Alright. What's this overseer? Oops. I don't know what I pushed, but... Oh, there's eggs there. Let's see. I don't suppose I can do anything with the actual eggs, so... Alright. Pick up a few things while we're here, so... Let's see. Oops. Oh, I picked up a little side quest there. Oh, yeah. In the game, there is a side quest involving the accumulation of Drake scales in order to make a very specific armor set, a very nice armor set. Probably not going to do that. Again, I'm trying to just focus on main story quests and not worry about everything else. Alright, so I guess we're going this way. I saw a fork in the road back there. I didn't take the fork. I may have to go back and take the fork. So this is just a room full of presumably dragon eggs. That's unusual. And again, these would appear to be dragon cultists, so I suppose it makes sense. Oh, goodness. I am in the midst of losing, it feels like. Just getting stuck. Move around and see if we can deal with this last enemy. Is that it? That's it. Oh, there's stuff. There's a book. Get a codex chapter. Okay. I'm sure that I've been to this room before. I just don't really remember it. I think I would have remembered a room full of eggs on pedestals, but yeah, all right, there we go. So apparently this was not the way to go. Let me just bring up my map really quickly to see. Yeah, that is a dead end. All right, so we have to go back. Oh, and the map's not complying. It just wants to it wants to lead to waypoints. So anyway, so we have to go back through this cavern and head off. Side jaunt, as it were. All right. Slowly but surely. Not that slowly. Could be slower. Make our way back to where the path cut into two. I think that's right here. We'll pick up some stuff. Okay. So. What lies ahead? But more dragons. For all the powers that I've had, I've actually not figured out a nice, a nice sequence to use them in. It's all very random, as it were. Random feeling. Ooh, looks like we're getting someplace promising. Oh! I see like giant spikes in the wall. What happened? Oh, somebody triggered a trap. That's terrible. It's like that took away like a lot of my health.
I shall do it. It shall be done.
Okay. Oh, it's really no help when I use a power right as they're dying. Right. Oh, I interrupted myself. There's a mage over here. Trying to avoid the giant wall spikes. Okay. Oh, jeez. See, that's what I mean. You know, and I actually have a couple sustained spells going on. I'll keep them for now. One's giving me a bonus to defense. The other is sort of it's an attack spell that sort of ups my attacks generally. I think that's at the defense one is it's defense or critical damage. I'll take the defense at this point because I am pretty squishy. But I have no choice but to get up close and personal with these enemies. Let's keep going. All right. Now, where to? But looks like we have an encounter. I'm gonna err on the side of caution and just save really quickly because I'm not too sure what to expect. Although now that I see them, I do know what to expect. I need to save anyway because a nominally tough battle might lie ahead. I'm not sure what my conversation choice will lead to. Let's see. All right, just move on. Here we go.
Stop! You will go no further!
Oh, is that so?
You have defiled our temple. You have spilled the blood of the faithful and slaughtered
That sounded very sarcastic.
No more. You will tell me now, intruder, why you have done all this. Why have you come here?
I've come to make sure you never hurt anyone again.
To arms, my brethren, and Justice will grant us victory!
Enemies approaching.
Well, as has proven to be the case before,
The choice is simply very straightforward to start fighting. You can have a much more a longer conversation with him about the cultists and the urn, this particular enemy, but that is not the case. We're just gonna quickly, relatively quickly, do away with all these folks. There's one more, two more, one more. Wait. Yes, that's it.
We won?
All right.
We did?
You have a nice sword there. Nice, excuse me, axe. Everybody happy? Right, so that was good. That was not as tough as I expected. I'm going to take just a minute to level up Alistair and Morgan. I feel like it's the right thing to do at this point. And we're going to head to the mountaintop. Of course, the urn is going to be far, far away from everything. Oh, but what can you do? And into a cutscene we go. All right. Let's see. Oh, see there, the swirly aura is back. That's Morgan again. I'm actually gonna. I need to go to her. Not that I'm that annoyed by it, but I'm annoyed enough that just gonna turn it off right now. It's a very nice sustain spell that actually helps us stay alive, but it interferes a little bit with at least the cutscenes. I won't say it annoys me that much just standing around. So the obvious goal here is to not disturb the dragon. I think we just head on through while he's sleeping. Yep, they're sleeping somewhere. Yeah, all right. See if we can go on in to the gauntlet. Doesn't that sound like fun? An RPG just wouldn't be an RPG without some sort of situation where you have to take on wave after wave of enemies. I don't think that's the case in this case, but it's often what comes when you end up in a place called the Gauntlet.
What is this place? It's different from the rest of the ruins.
That it is, Alistair. You're very astute. Let's talk to this guy and see what's up.
I bid you welcome, pilgrim.
I am here for the Urn of Sacred Ashes.
You have come to honor Andraste, and you shall, if you prove yourself worthy.
So I have to fight you?
It is not my place to decide your worthiness. The gauntlet does that. If you are found worthy, you will see the urn and be allowed to take a small pinch of the ashes for yourself. If not...
All right, let's get this over with, then.
Before you go, there is something I must ask. I see that the path that led you here was not easy. There is suffering in your past. Your suffering, and the suffering of others. You abandoned your father and mother, leaving them in the hands of Rendon Howe, knowing he would show no mercy. Do you think you failed your parents?
No, they made me go.
Then you do not dwell on past mistakes, neither yours nor someone else's.
It's easy for others to judge what you've done in hindsight, but it doesn't make it any better.
One wonders what this Guardian's purpose is. Be wary of his traps.
And what of those that follow you? Alistair, Knight, and Warden. You wonder if things would have been different if you were with Duncan on the battlefield. You could have shielded him from the killing blow. You wonder, don't you, if you should have died and not him?
Yes. If Duncan had been saved and not me, everything would be better. If I just had the chance, maybe I...
And you, Morrigan, Flemeth's daughter, what?
Begone, spirit. I will not play your games.
I will respect your wishes. The way is open. Good luck, and may you find what you seek.
All right. So on we go. And as I recall, this is a puzzle of sorts that involves these spirits. I can't just go and walk through the door.
Think again.
No. All right. Now let's see if I remember what. I think we have to start talking to them.
The smallest lark could carry it, while a strong man might not. Of what do I speak?
Oh, it's riddles. And now I don't remember the answers to them. All right, let's see.
Yes,
All
I
right.
was Andraste's dearest friend in childhood, and always we would sing. She celebrated the beauty of life, and all who heard her would be filled with joy. They say the Maker himself was moved by Andraste's song, and then she sang no more of simple things.
All right, so yes, this is not a gauntlet in the traditional sense of fighting waves of enemies. It is in fact a series of riddles to solve. Next.
Echoes from a shadow realm, whispers of things yet to come. Thought's strange sister dwells in night, is swept away by dawning light. Of what do I speak?
This is challenging my brain. I think it is, oh my god, it's either the moon or dreams, and I don't remember which one. Let's try the moon.
That is not
Nope.
what I
Shoot. So if you do get it wrong, then you have to fight. It was dreams. I don't know why I thought the moon.
Victorious!
All right. Next.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. The debt of blood must be paid in full. Of what do I speak? Yes, my husband Hysarian would have chosen a quick death for Andraste. I made him swear that she would die publicly with her war leaders, that all would know the Imperium's strength. I am justice. I am vengeance. Blood can only be repaid in blood.
All right, not so bad. Next up.
I'd neither a guest nor a trespasser be. In this place I belong, that belongs also to me. Of what do I speak?
I'm going to ask him to say that again.
I'd neither a guest nor a trespasser be. In this place I belong, that belongs also to me. Of what do I speak?
Is it home?
It was my dream for the people to have a home of their own, where we would have no masters but ourselves. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, and thus we followed Andraste against the Imperium. But she was betrayed, and so were we.
All right. Move on.
The bones of the world stretched towards the sky's embrace, veiled in white, like a bride greeting her groom. Of what do I speak?
I think it's mountains.
Yes. I carried Andraste's ashes out of Tevinter into the mountains to the east, where she could gaze ever into her Maker's sky. No more fitting a tomb than this could we find.
Right. Onward. They're oddly creepy ghosts, by the way. All right, next.
A poison of the soul, passion's cruel counterpart. From love she grows, till love lies slain. Of what do I speak?
Pretty sure that's jealousy.
Yes, jealousy drove me to betrayal. I was the greatest general of the Alamari. But beside her, I was nothing. Hundreds fell before her on bended knee. They loved her, as did the Maker. I loved her too. But what man can compare with a god?
They tell interesting little snippets of backstory too and lore, so worth listening to for sure.
No man has seen it, but all men know it. Lighter than air, sharper than any sword. Comes from nothing, but will fell the strongest armies. Of what do I speak?
I believe that's hunger.
Yes, hunger was the weapon used against the wicked men of the Tevinter Imperium. The Maker kindled the sun's flame, scorching the land. Their crops failed, and their armies could not march. Then he opened the heavens and bade the waters flow, and washed away their filth. I am Kefir, disciple of Andraste and commander of her armies. I saw these things done, and knew the Makers smiled on us.
And one more.
She wields the broken sword and separates true kings from tyrants. Of what do I speak?
Oh, crud. Mercy?
Yes. I could not bear the sight of Andraste's suffering, and Mercy bade me end her life. I am the penitent sinner who shows compassion as he hopes compassion will be shown to him.
All right. Good for me. Only one missed. So that's really good for At least it means my memory is not completely gone. Father?
You know that I am gone, and all your prayers and wishes will not bring me back. Pup, I know you miss me, but my death and my life no longer have a hold on you. This is how it should be. Set your eyes on the horizon. Do not look back, and do not falter. You have such a long road ahead of you, and you must be prepared. And so I leave this in your hands. I know you will do great things with it.
What did I get? I'm too curious now. I can't remember what I got. Was it, I don't think it was a piece of armor. Maybe not a weapon. An amulet. There you go, which is actually, I'm not going to put it on right now. I'm going to take the slightly higher constitution bonus overall. So into the next room we go. And something's going to happen once inside. Oh!
I shall do it.
Shadowy version of Rufus.
I shall do it.
Nothing was ever easy trying to... Ooh, this mage is... Morgan. Really? Proving to be kind of not good. Ooh. Gosh, that was close. Shadowy versions of all of my companions. Alright, I think that was everybody. Yep. Through the door we go. Ah, yes, and to this. Okay, so what this is...
Hey, you see those... Ooh, look at that. I don't think it's solid enough to stand on, but it's a start.
Yes. So, if I could remember, I have to... Just looking at these. I have to use me and my companions to step on various... Yes, to step on...
If we can get all the bridge pieces,
Exactly.
we can make it across.
Yes, somebody's going to explain it. Yeah, I have to put them on the correct, I think, yeah, they're correct. Well, here's the thing. This is not correct because, yeah, let me go back to Morgan. Somebody has to complete it.
Yes.
I was getting the wrong ones. So that's not really correct because if I go back to me, let's see, I will not be able to go forward. Yeah. So now I forget what I'm missing. But if I could just remember, it would be oh so better off. Okay, that's good. So now I need him to find the correct one. That one. That. Come around here, Alistair. Let's see. Nope. And still no. All right, let me leave Alistair there. Let me pick up my dog. Okay, wait, this is good. So let me go back to Alistair. See if we can't complete this. Not it. Nope. Nope. Around to the other side. Nope. Oops. Not it. Not it. So what am I missing? Is it... I'd really like to at least get through this little puzzle here. Let's see, Alicia, you stay there. Let me come back to me. Nope, something is not working this time. Somebody is off. All right. Go back to, let's take Morgan off. Yep. Not correct. Let's bring her back around. Still no. No, no, that's not working either. Let's see. Go back to me with Diana. Still no. All right. Go back to my dog. See if we can't. That's it. There we go. All right. So now we should be able to cross. Woo. I couldn't even tell you exactly how to solve that puzzle if it's literally just everybody stands on those particular steps or if there is more to it. I just flail about every single time I try, and I'm sure that there's a guide online that would be really useful if you don't want to go through all that rigmarole. All right, guys, I'm going to call the video here. We're at about 30 minutes, and that's about as long as I can play at any given time. So I'm going to return next time for more Dragon Age Origins, and I hope that you will join me then. So take care until then, guys. Bye-bye.